story now from Tuesday's Mail. This is work from home proving to be a bit of a sticky situation, Kerry.
Working from home has led to a problem. When I say we, I don't mean us, but some members of the public now have a problem with porn addiction.
Goodness me.
Which has increased massively, and apparently when remote working, porn addiction became widespread. We're getting a lot of these words coming up now, like backlog and widespread and so on, that are very opportune.
Systemic. I don't understand what this is, though. People are seeking medical help for porn addiction. I didn't know you could do that.
You can get help with any kind of addiction.
I'm not asking for myself, by the way.
I had an addiction to hypnotists, but I managed to quit by smoking.
Very good.
I was seeing a hypnotist every morning.
Nick, what do you think?
Is it all right to do jokes occasionally?
It's great.
Andrew can't laugh because he's dead inside. I'm as well, but we both got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of this porn. I don't know why they've given me this story, but I have a similar problem to you, Kate. I'm at home trying to watch porn. I suddenly find myself working when I was supposed to be watching porn. Do you know what I mean? I just drift off and end up doing that. It says here that the largest sex and porn addiction clinic in Britain, which is the Laurel Centre, Kerry knows it, says it's now treating some remote workers who watch up to 14 hours of porn a day. I mean...
I'm not awake for that long.
Is that bad?
It's their penises. I feel sorry, they need a separate clinic for their trauma. 14 hours.
The point, here is that, has this all developed because of lockdown? Is it just the case that people got used to being at home?
It's another unintended consequence of lockdown.
Right.
It's also, it's free. And it's available. It's one of the few things left that's actually free. Once you've got the internet, of course, compared to the old days where it was on a top shelf, and that was unkind to short people. You know, short people weren't able to watch porn for decades.
Yes.
Yeah,
and they had to go up and make excuses at the counter.
They didn't know what it was.
No, they had no idea.
And they were happy as a result.
They looked great from down there.
Yeah.
But apparently some people, it's 11 hours a day. But I suppose it depends what those 11 hours are. It might be 11 hours of just not being able to find what you want, or 11 hours of being excited. My understanding of pornography is that there's a lot of storytelling and a lot of narrative, so most of that could probably just be establishing the plot. Someone who loves a story.
Like Lord of the Rings style or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm a bit disturbed about all the signs of addiction. It says addiction is a sign of a life that is unhappy and not being well managed. I'm like, am I an addict?
You must be.
Apparently.
There's no other explanation. Tuesday's Independent now. Apple employees very insistent about working from home.
Petition launched to demand Apple staff can work from home. Genius by our producer Martin to put these two back to back. So Apple's instruction that its staff should return to offices has been met with strong opposition from porn addicts. Tim Cook suggested a while ago in a memo in September that they should come back to work. And it says here Apple's already attempted to bring its workers back to the office once before, like they're sheep, that it's like trying to get them back.
It's so weird to me. Like, people have got used to being at home and they like it. They clearly don't like their colleagues. We've had people apparently retire. People taking early retirement is through the roof now. Everyone's just got used to not working, right? But which is great if you've got money. But I don't understand it.
They realise they don't like their jobs, they don't like commuting. They're also probably, if they work at Apple, they're probably left these millennials and Zoomers a bit soft, and they'd just rather not come in.
You can skive a lot easier at home than you can in an office. And when you're doing it at home, you don't have to walk around with a clipboard.
No.
You know, there's no pretences that you have to make. And you can, as we have said with the juxtaposition of these stories, you can get away with watching a fair bit of porn at home, which you wouldn't be able to do in the office.
You know what,
When people came back to the office, a lot of men just walked in with their penises out thinking this is OK
That did not happen, Kerry.
Can I say one
didn't
thing?
happen.
Go on.
You can tell when Kerry last had a proper job by the fact he said clipboard. Well, what job were you doing?
This is what I was going to say. We don't know about this stuff. We don't do 9 to 5.
With a clipboard.
When was the last time you had a 9 to 5 job?
Well, I'm 56 and I would have been 19.
Right, there we go.
Your last serious job was magician.
Not an expert. Let's move on now to Tuesday's Mail.